Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Welcome back, everybody. These are your buddies, the Ditch Diggers. We are bringing you Operation COVID-19 here on the day of Star Wars' 43rd birthday, May 25th, 2020. My name is Tom Taylor, and over here is my good friend Mike DeMaria. Hi, Mike.
And I had no idea about that.
Oh, well, you must have gotten lost on your calendar or something.
No, didn't get that invite.
Did you get the card I sent you? The happy birthday Star Wars card? No? Okay.
Did you get that parrot I sent you?
Dan, you surely got yours, because I sent it like 2 weeks ago to make sure it got there in time. Dan Lewis, did you get yours?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. And it's, I didn't know that. There's probably some more important things happen on May 25th, but that's probably what you remember it for.
Yeah. What does happen on May 25th?
There's probably some other stuff. I can look that up.
Okay. Well, it's also Memorial Day today.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom. In honor of our troops,
you.
Thomas says, "Happy birthday, Star Wars."
Yeah, and out of our rebel troops who stole the plans for the Death Star and saved the day and saved countless lives.
The shit show's getting off to a rocky start today.
You know what actually happened on May 25th?
Oh, what?
May 25th, 2001, Eric Weihenmayer climbs to the peak of Mount Everest, but get this, he's gay. He's blind. Do you remember that news blooper?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's the best news blooper ever, and it was May 25th.
I remember it. And the guy corrected himself. I don't know if it was
it's just such a weird blooper to make. It's not like the guy.
But guess what? He's gay. He's blind.
He's blind.
Wait, play that. Can we patch that clip in? We should patch it into the show.
Play that, Jimmy.
Yes.
Okay,
After
good.
the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. He's blind. So we'll hear about that coming up.
Okay, as we head to the break,
Thanks, Jimmy.
Look at the 6 o'clock.
Because it was that
God.
you got to stop with the Jimmy, but it was
Mike
it was that
likes
quick.
the shtick when he can.
No, I don't know the shtick. What shtick is that?
When Mike wants a clip played, he invokes Jimmy.
Well, that's not shtick. That's called editing. That's called making things three-dimensional. Making it.
Yeah, who does it? That's
Eric
Jimmy
Weihenmayer.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, but it's okay. Oh,
Peaked Mount
Didn't
Everest.
Jimmy die?
Get this.
I think we killed Jimmy.
He's gay.
Oh well.
Yeah, he's blind. And guess what? He's gay. He's blind.
She repeats it. She repeats it though. She goes, and get this, he's gay. He's blind. She repeats it.
Can you believe at the summit of Mount Everest, there's finally a gay man?
Yeah, a gay man climbed it.
Get your head around that, ladies and gentlemen.
His wrists were strong enough to climb it.
Yeah, oh God.
Gays limp-wristed no more.
Well, we didn't lose any loafers on the way up there.
Yeah, the
It's
loafers
awfully
are lighter, so it does get to
lighter
the
than
top more
loafers.
easily, actually.
Yeah.
You think?
Must have gotten a lift from Tinkerbell halfway up.
Yeah. Planted the flag of San Francisco.
What year is this?
What was his first words upon arriving at the summit? Hello, Frisco. Aho.
Hello.
Hello, Frisco. Aho.
Everybody knows whose side we're on, right? Everyone knows we're on the side of righteousness. And
we're on the side of equality
of course.
we love the gay
and inclusion.
Okay.
Full inclusion.
Of course.
Yeah. We're just going with the jokes.
We are. Come on.
Oh.
The guy, okay.
Well, it doesn't really have anything to do with gay being funny. It has to do with the fact that there's nothing stopping a gay person from climbing to the top of Mount Everest. There's
Exactly.
a blind person, however, actually has a real impediment.
Yeah, they have to
Because
really.
of that, no one's paying attention to the fact that he's blind. That actually is very impressive. That a blind guy made it to the top of Mount Everest. But we're still just laughing about not a gay guy getting up there.
Yeah. Guess what? So-and-so reached the summit of Mount Everest, and he's blind, and guess what else? He's gay.
What?
He's blind
In
and
her
gay.
defense, he might also be gay.
And I was going
know
to say,
that.
the real punchline is that he is gay, but he never told anybody. He just blurted it out.
He's
on
a double whammy.
on a newscast.
He's got everything stacked up against him in this climb.
You know what he could have done? That would have been
Breaking
a real
all sorts of
mitzvah, wouldn't
barriers.
it?
A blessing.
If they come to him and they say, "Did you hear about the news clip?" and you're like, "Oh, it's funny. I think that lady's getting too hard of a time because I am gay too." Like he could have saved her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
Oh, well.
gay. All
right, well, I wanna start-
2001.
I want to start the show by apologizing to Dan from last show.
Oh, wow.
So I was listening
What'd you
to.
do this time?
Well, I was listening to the show,
I'm uncomfortable.
and I'm working on myself. I'm working on my ups and downs and my.
Nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. I realized I don't want it.
What? Yeah, it's no big deal.
Apology
It's
not accepted.
It's no big
It's
deal.
gonna be some dumb Bible shit that you picked up, and now
No,
I have
fuck,
to deal
no.
with an apology. Go ahead.
No, fuck that. It's not. That's not where it's coming from, man. It's about my approach to things. You were talking about mountain bikers and how they're destroying your life over there, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I had something to say, and I wedged it in there. I didn't let you finish. And I didn't like that. When I was listening to it, I didn't like it. And then
Conversational malfeasance.
And then I started telling my story, and then Tom interrupted me, and I said, "Hey, Tom, I'm not finished." And Dan, under his breath, goes, "Neither was I."
I heard that.
So I felt terrible, and I said, "You know what, Michael?
Aw.
You asshole!
okay.
You were shoehorning again." I wrote it down on my little note cards, and I pasted it on the wall. Stop shoehorning, Michael. There's a whole
We've all
wall
been
full
there.
of them.
We,
Oh.
we all get excited about we got something to say. We want to get it in there. Sometimes Dan does just sort of prattle on about his bikes and the jumping into the ferns. And
No.
oh no, why
I
can't everybody
do.
be like me?
No.
Why are there different personalities
Cannot
out there?
stand those mountain bikers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're so gay. I mean, I'm sorry, gay. They're assholes.
they're so blind.
They're blind.
Now, you just got back from a hike. You said
Big
just
long
before we
hike,
recorded.
man. Big difficult hike. 5-6 miles. Big,
Oh, I got something to
like
say. I got something to say.
fern-
Let me just jump right in. Let me just get right through it. No, I'm
Yes,
kidding.
The floor recognizes Mike.
I'm kidding. Go for it. Just go ahead. Just having
When
some
you're
fun.
Are you picking are you picking fern fronds out of your teeth and hair and stuff because you've been
Nah.
sent into them by the bikers?
It was a nice wide trail, but there's just tons of fucking mountain bikers again, of course.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, here's a question: do these mountain bikers wear masks?
They don't wear masks.
Okay.
Do they like jump? Do they go like on the trails and they hit a big jump and they go like over your head?
No, it's not like the movie Rad.
It's not like my trapper keeper from 5th grade.
No, but I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's like do they like jump over your head and then scream on your left as they go over the top of you?
Yeah, it's the stuff like that. It's that really like I'm here, man, and they barrel through. Yeah, they barrel through, and then they've got and their dumb bike. But that's when they do say something. They most of the time don't say anything, and you're like
Right.
standing. You have to get out of their way. I just don't understand why we've just sort of decided that like they have this automatic right away, and that it's everyone's job to get out of their way.
Right.
Right.
I say
that right,
bullshit. You go around me, and I'll. To be fair, if you're just marching, if you're hiking in the middle, you should never hike in the middle. You should always be to the side,
Sure.
which gives mountain bikers from behind you a chance to go around you.
And joggers.
But that's
too.
not what's happening
Yeah.
here. Mountain bikers are going right down the middle, and you just have to jump out of their way.
Right. And now, if a motor vehicle did that to a bike, they would be quite irate. They'd be shaking their fists in indignation.
There's
But
just
you know,
this weird-
one rung down that ladder, as they are the vehicle and you're the pedestrian, they seem to think it's cool.
It's this
Yeah, it was
weird
never
thing where,
mountain
like,
bikes
people-
back in the day either when we were growing up. It wasn't mountain bike, it was dirt bikes. Remember dirt bikes? We
No,
talked about
bikes,
this on an
dirt bikes,
earlier
yeah.
show. Yeah, the
did.
upper echelon was the mongoose and the red line, right? We talked about this.
Yeah, that's right. I had the red line. Yeah.
I do not remember those terms at all.
You don't
That sounds
remember
like some-
a mongoose and the red line were like the two upper echelon of the dirt bikes.
Yeah. Or maybe a GT.
I might not have been cool enough.
Yeah.
God, was my dirt bike not officially sanctioned? Was it not actually legit? Was
And
it
then when you got
just
one, because
some
I was a
dumb
mongoose
kid's
guy.
Pale imitation.
I was a mongoose guy,
Yeah.
and you had it, and you would just stare at it. You'd bring it inside, you'd stare at it, and I would stare at the logo
right.
of the mongoose. I can still see it, like a silver
Which is
frame. And,
love.
Yeah.
Affection. Peace
and then you
and
would see
love.
the red line, and you're like, "That's really cool too." And you guys would, and it would
Yeah.
always be the red line guys, boys, and the mongoose boys.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Mike's got that 100% right.
Yeah.
I don't remember who
that
made
right,
mine.
Ray?
I want to look it up. I want to find my old.
That's
dirt
a
bike.
Huffy. I can tell you right now. I don't have,
Probably. I want to
know
say it was a
anything about
Huffy.
it. I just I just have to know you.
Yeah, it's a Huffy.
And that was
Probably
the
bought in
extra large, extra
1979.
Huffy tall, and it had to
Huffy
be made
tall
special.
with a banana
Yeah,
seat.
Huffy Plus.
Huffy tall with
Yeah.
a banana seat and those tassels on the ends of the.
Mhm.
You had the tassels.
And a basket for a Star Wars
I did not
figures.
have that
Little
tassel,
basket
no.
for all
I
your
had
Star
a
Wars characters.
I did.
All full of characters.
I definitely had a racing number on the side and on the front.
Number 0.
Oh, I remember that. There was a Dan. I remember.
-5.
Did you ever? They had these races because you could get in the circuit, and I can't remember
Yeah, I
where
was
it
in
was.
the
like,
circuit.
but it was at
Waterford.
Pine Lake, Waterford. That's right. Yes.
Waterford. Yeah,
And they had
I
the
was
big-
in that.
Yeah, I did it a couple times too. You had the berms. It was like this. There was
That's
an
right.
indoor one, and there was an outdoor one.
was a lot of fun.
It was Waterford. Yeah.
My parents took me to Columbus, Ohio to race in an indoor track there for like an invitational.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I was into it.
Man,
Yeah.
that's like a thing. You're
I
not
did it
Yeah, I
like
was
twice.
just tooling around town.
Yeah, like I got into it. I had
Wow.
I did it like twice, and I remember that once you signed up for it, you had to put the number plate on the front of the bike, so you really did it up. You know, you got
you
it
had to have
ready
the
to
number
race.
plate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you had to have the pads.
yeah.
So my bike came with a number, so I'm guessing I wasn't legit. I think that was.
No, that's not
I don't
legit.
think
You
that
had
was
to have
gonna
the
be,
you had to have the crossbar pads on the front, and then the one right below, right on the
Where the
on the
crotchal
frame.
region is.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And then you
Good.
hit
We
those.
looked down upon the skateboarders. We
Yeah, I wasn't
there
a
were
skateboarder.
skateboarders, and there were BMX guys, and we looked down on the skateboarders because we were like they just seemed like they were hanging around the 7-Eleven. Just
Yeah,
like
the Heschers.
not landing tricks and not doing anything serious, but we
Yeah.
were like, we're doing races that are official,
Yeah.
and like you're just goofing around like a bunch of morons. That's how we thought about it. I don't think about it that way anymore.
Right.
But at the time, I had a real superiority complex going on with that.
And then you went and got the helmet with the face mask, with the
Yeah,
breather.
you had to have that. Yep.
You had to have that, and the goggles. And then
The
you
goggles
had
you didn't have to have, but I did have the
the
Then
face
you learn
mask.
to jump the gate. You learn to get
Yeah,
that initial.
Yeah.
They have a gate that goes down where you start,
yeah,
and you had to learn to like just jump the gate just right, so you got that little bit. You got out in front right away,
yeah.
and it was like this real trick to it and everything.
It's like
but
bobsledding. You got
I
to
was
get out
never
of the. You
great
got to
at
get
it,
out
but I had
fast.
great.
Yeah,
My leg power was better than everyone else's because I
Oh, yeah?
I had been an athlete for years at that point, and I was more
Right.
athletic, I think, than some of these BMX kids.
yeah.
But I didn't have some
Losers.
of the finesse type skills.
It was Daniel Legs Lewis.
Yeah, they call me legs.
Because I got big legs.
Mhm.
If you look up dirt bike online, all you get is like actual
Oh, yeah.
motorcycle
Yeah,
dirt
no.
bike things.
No, it was a term in the
You have to
80s,
say
like early
BMX.
80s. Yeah, it's
You have to say
BMX.
BMX.
Okay.
But we called them dirt bikes. And then you had Dan. There was two ways you could do it. If you were on the outside lane, or you could go low on the berm, but then you'd have the guy.
Yep.
Some people go real high on the berm and try to overtake.
Yeah, because going high you can go faster because you can go sideways,
Yeah,
and going
just had to
low,
not wipe
you
out,
cut-
yeah.
you cut out the middle. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was like a choice you have to make. Same thing with jumps. You either smooth road the jumps, that is almost like shock absorber. Your legs are shock absorbers. You just go over the little moguls, like yub, or you just jump the whole thing.
Oh, you know what else was the greatest was after a good rain, you'd take the bikes out on the blacktop, and you would the longest skids,
Oh yeah.
just the longest, and you would get as low to the ground as you could, and you would have that mark, that skid mark, and you would see who
Yeah.
could have the longest skid mark.
Yeah, and
But it was
sometimes you
awesome.
might just fall over and scrape your arm, and like now
Oh,
that
God,
seems
yeah.
unbelievably dangerous. Like I would never do that.
Right.
But
And as
at
soon
the
as you
time, you're
did
just
that-
like, yeah, let's try to jump a car.
And you would do that, and you would immediately pop up, and you would know that was such a horrible idea. This whole thing sucks. I hate this thing. I hate this bike.
I
Fucking
almost
why
died.
didn't I just stay inside? Because it just burns, and you're bleeding everywhere, and you're running home.
I should have
Yeah.
watched. I should have stayed and watched Speed Racer indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get that
Should've just stayed in
visceral
bed.
excitement. Yeah. My son hasn't quite figured out that he has the freedom, the God-given freedom, to leave the house anytime he wants and get on his bike and ride around town and go do stuff.
Yep, that's a kid.
I mean, these
thing
days
now.
it's a little weird. He can't just go to a store or something, but he could literally just get on his bike and ride around the town and have a great time.
That's
Yeah,
every
my
kid I
youngest
know.
does that. Yeah, my youngest does
Yeah.
that now. My youngest gets on her bike
I
and just
know-
goes to her friend's house. And
Yeah. I think
I
we
know
need to just lock him
almost
out of
no
the house.
kids.
Oh, there you
I
go.
know almost no kids that just feel like the outdoors is they can go into it and just do whatever.
yeah,
Right. And
And
I
you
don't
never
think
get lost, and you never have to solve that problem. You never have to go, I'm not sure where I am or if this even makes sense. And you never have to be just
Right.
on your own.
right.
or like discover some. I remember going
Bad.
like we had like woods in the backyard of my house, and we
Boring.
didn't know whose property was whose. It was just like a big expanse of woods. Now
Mm-hmm.
it's all been like walled off and stuff and whatever. Who cares? But you would.
Oddwoods.
I remember
Yeah.
walking all the way through as far as I could once, and I came out on like just some regular. I'm like, oh wait, this is that
Mountain
street.
China.
Like you can. I came out in China. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on the good side of the wall of China.
On the
good
good
side.
side.
But you just like discovering stuff, like going out and like, oh, this street connects to like I think of this street as being so far away, but it's actually just a straight line from here if you go through the woods. That's like a
That's right.
you're just figuring stuff out.
You're figuring
Yeah.
stuff out, and it's the feeling that's important.
Do you know what that
Yeah.
is
Feel
though?
the feeling.
Do you know what that all is? That is like that was the internet. That was literally the internet.
Yeah.
And that was and you could use the porn in the woods as like the perfect example of
You
that.
might come across some porn.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like being on
Maybe
the internet
just watch
and
a
saying,
cat do something funny.
yeah, but, yeah, you could just watch. It's like watching cats on YouTube, but you would just walk into the woods, you would cross over, and you would find metal objects in there. You would find all sorts of things.
Yeah.
You would find rolled up porn. It was like
Find a
surfing
weird
the internet.
jar that's got like change, like a bunch of quarters in it and pennies,
Yeah.
and you don't know what somebody maybe put it there.
Yeah. You find a teenage militia having their meeting out in the woods.
Yeah.
I just think
You
this
know what's
is.
going on.
I hate to be. I'm so Archie Bunker about this.
Mhm.
This is bad because literally every kid I know has no concept of this. What we're talking about right now, zero.
Yeah.
All of life is. It just seems cloistered to me.
And you would
All
have
of
to
life
find
is
a
just-
phone.
is directed and organized.
Yeah. And you would
It's
have to find a
safe.
phone somewhere and just call to check in at some point during the day. You would either
Right.
stop at a friend's house to call, or you get a pay phone and you just say, okay, I'm still alive. I'll see you in a couple hours.
I barely had to
Yeah.
do that. If I didn't come home for dinner, maybe my mom would start calling around.
Yeah. My
But it'd
friend
be
Bobby
like-
Kalaran, his mom had an air horn, and we knew that's when it was time to go in. We just hear burp from like a
Fucking
mile away.
neighbors.
Be like, oh, time for
A
dinner.
Vuvuzuela.
Yeah, but it was a
Yeah. Didgeridoo.
didgeridoo on.
Didgeridoo. Oh, that's the Tuvan throat singing. Time for dinner.
Time to go. Or those
Yeah.
German horns. Those big Alps.
The one
Alps
you have to
horns.
rest on the ground because it's so
Yeah.
big. The Ricola.
Yeah, it's like the Ricola commercial. Ricola.
Be a different horn depending on what you were having for dinner.
Oh, yeah, that's
we're having
right.
sauerkraut again.
I got something to
Sauerkraut.
say. Having sauerkraut
Oh,
for
we're
dinner.
having schnitzel.
Yeah, it's Prince Spaghetti
That'd be
Day.
great. If you hear a big gong, with Chinese food.
Oh, we're having almond chicken tonight. Just a
Wing
racially
hong.
insensitive.
Exactly.
Do you remember what
If you
was
hear,
that?
Mamma mia, hotsy fotsy, mamma.
What was the?
You hear the accordion, and you know that it's Italian.
Yeah, the Tarantella. What was the White Sox closer, the Japanese guy? Osuna? Was it Osuna?
No, Osuna was the guy who was on the. He was on the Blue Jays, then he went to the Astros.
Okay,
There's
so the
another
White
guy.
Sox had
There was
a
another
closer.
Osuna.
They had the
Yeah.
White Sox had a closer, and every time they'd call him
He did the
in,
gong.
they did a gong.
Yeah.
First of all, that's Chinese. Second of all,
Yeah.
it's it's like playing the Mexican hat dance when somebody from Mexico
Yeah,
comes
right.
into the game.
It might as well have gone ding 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 ding.
Yeah. And open up the gates of the bullpen. He comes sprinting out.
Right.
Bong, bong.
Who was that guy? All right, well, we'll
The
figure it out
Simpsons are
later.
going to Japan. Ball.
All right, but I got something to say.
probably
I was
it.
thinking about something that you guys brought up on because I've been listening to a lot of the older shows,
Oh, nice.
and you guys
An
were talking,
audience.
and you guys keep bringing up the first breasts you've ever seen, right, in a movie or whatever, and it's always like
Yeah.
this kind of like positive experience for you,
Uh-oh.
or not positive, but right. So I was trying to do that
Yeah.
because I stay away from that stuff. I don't work blue in that sense. So I was trying to say,
You never
okay,
talked about woods
stealing porno
porn
mags
or
from the
trudging through
store.
the thicket to find. Yeah, we know.
well, I don't. But that's just part of my walking around. I was just walking around.
All right.
Got stuck in shit.
Okay.
You know, I got stuck.
How did this porn happen? Not
No.
again.
But I was trying to figure out, okay, why don't I have any of those memories? And then I found I found 3 memories in my brain that if you got a minute, I'll tell you about.
Sure.
That are not always
we gotta do?
are not positive, but I don't know if it
right.
like set me on the path of uncomfortableness, I guess.
I have no idea where this is going, but I'm excited.
I don't know how to lay it out there, but it's also has to do with
like walking through some mysterious woods.
right. Well, yeah,
Yeah, really.
no. So
I'm trying to think which movies have the worst boobs that could have scarred Mike this way.
has nothing to do with a movie.
I know.
Right.
There's nothing to do with a
Start
movie.
I'm starting
So-
to get that. Okay.
So my dad had a landscape business. He started his own landscape business, you know. So he had a couple of these beat up pickup trucks, and
Yeah.
really horrible idea one summer. Well, first of all, here's story number 1. Every Easter break, I would have to go to my aunt's house, right? And I'd hang out with my cousin who was a year younger than me. And he had an older brother. So I'd go there and spend the week over there, all right? Because we were off of school and my mom would ship me over there. And she was hot-headed, wonderful woman, but she would just yell at her son and beat him black and blue in front of me. One day he goes, "You want to see something?" I said, "Okay." He goes, "Let's go in my brother's room. We're not allowed in there." I said, "Okay." We go in his brother's room, my older cousin. The entire floor is covered with magazines. But not only just covered, they had like rolling hills of stacks. See what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
And you know how when you lay magazines on the floor, it becomes slippery. You could slip on them. You could dive.
Yeah.
You could dive and it's like a
glossy.
slip and slide, like slide across the room.
It's good
Yeah.
to BMX across.
Right. And then under the bed was stacked all the way to the top under the bed, just shoved magazines under the bed. So
Oh yeah.
So that
you got to get
so
out
that
of
was
there.
like what right. It was like looking into the room of it was dark. I don't mean dark from light. It was just a dark thing.
Right.
You know,
right.
and you're looking at these things and it doesn't feel good. There's a humidity in the air that just is not right. So that's like your first delving into this. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this shit? And you look through, I'm like, oh my God, this is
Yeah.
horrible. This is horrifying. But at the same time, somewhat intriguing. You know?
Right.
So
Right.
I snuck back, swiped a few of those and took them back home with me. That's like the first. Okay. Then
He immediately knew. He felt it wherever he was at the time. He's like,
Right.
wait a minute.
something's wrong here. Yeah.
October 85
Yeah,
and
this is wrong.
November 79 are gone.
Then at my end of innocence right there. Then
Uh-huh.
I go into one day I walk into the garage, my garage, and there was this big, huge box there, like a pristine corrugated box. And I was the kind of guy that I was a kid that I searched through. I found everything in the house. And if you look through everything, you're going to find shit that really messes you
Yeah.
up. Right. So,
When are you going to learn not to look at stuff?
right. So I opened up the box and I go, let's see what's in here. And there was one dirty magazine at the bottom of the box, like perfectly centered in the middle of the box. But it was it was a box the size you could put it looked like a washing machine was in, this big, massive fucking box. or like a dishwasher. And I'm like, what the fuck? And there was no explanation of why it was there.
It's like cracking
didn't
a
follow-
safe and there's a copy of Hustler in there.
Right.
But it was like it was presented
Capone's
here
fault.
to me. It was almost like the devil himself putting it, and let's fuck Mike up. Let's put something right in his
Right.
hands.
That's great.
Of course, so I grabbed it, ran inside, and flipped through it, and put it back in the exact same position that it
That's
was
why
in.
you don't look in boxes.
And then the next day, the box was gone. Right.
No.
Story number 2. All right. Story number 3.
All right.
Every summer, when I don't remember what year this was, this is the horrible idea. I don't know if my mom probably made it happen, but I used to go to work with my dad every summer. Imagine this. I forgot about this. I think it was I don't know. So I would go and he'd be landscaping. So I'd go sit in the truck most of the day or walk around do my exploring. But one day, and this is the one that's burned in my brain. He had a bunch of these, this is late 70s. No, had to be early 80s, maybe 81, 82. And maybe a little bit later than that. But, it's the year, feathered hair, mustaches, the unsavory types, So my dad had a crew of these unsavory types that would go cut grass and plant flowers. So I went down, I'd go there and we'd get a gas station sandwich or something in the morning or something. And I'd go, and they met at the shed. There's a little shed there that kept the Bobcat mowers in there and the different tools and stuff. Right. The barn doors of the shed opened up and all the guys, and I remember hearing things they were talking, these unsavories, and I don't remember what they were saying, but I'm like, this is dark and I don't like it. And I shouldn't be hearing it because I'm a kid. And I remember the doors were open and there was there had two Bobcat mowers back there, those big mowers. And on the back of the wall was just this massive poster of this woman with her breasts just hanging out and her legs spread, not in a savory way. And I was oh my God.
You could see full anatomy or what's going on.
And it didn't look good. It just didn't look right. And the look on her face was just menacing.
It doesn't. Okay? I mean, objectively, it doesn't.
I'm just saying the entire scene and and I can't remember what they were saying, but it wasn't it had nothing to do with that, but they were just these guys were not really good guys, I think, And I remember just staring at that picture and I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up. I don't like that. That's not how.
That's the kind of picture that these guys would have up.
Right.
And why weird to me.
And why does my dad know them? And why is he, why am I here? Why do I have to fucking spend my summer here in the passenger seat of this green fucking truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to find that hey, I was Airplane was my first set of boobs. Ha ha ha. I don't have, these are the ones I have burned in my brain.
Wow.
So thanks,
I should say, we went into detail about I think in the first episode of Caddyshack Minute, we went into detail about woods porn and stuff like that.
Fantastic.
And I had the story about third grade, I think it was third or fourth grade. We were on a field trip to
a
Tilly
lake
Pond, this little park in town. Yeah. And we're trying to find leaves and stuff, whatever. And someone, we found all this, hey, look over here. The foxes were released and they found all the porn.
It's they found the
and
body.
It was just scattered around. All the teachers are trying to grab it up as fast as they can and get it out of our hands and stuff. But we saw what we saw. But no, that was, it was 1979 or something. That was creepy. It was weird. It was titillating. Oh, I'm not supposed to see that. That's the sort of stuff the grown-ups talk about. But it was creepy. I remember some of the images I remember in my head. I was like, oh, why would somebody do that?
Well, didn't you have? Didn't you also say that the teachers? Is that
what it's supposed to be like?
Didn't you say the teachers were running around trying to pick it up?
Yeah. They're grabbing it out of our hands and they were freaking out and So they're kind of there's the I'm not supposed to see this.
Right.
I'm seeing this and it's filth. It's physically filthy. It's soggy and dirty and stuff. Right. And the images on it are just they're not. I wasn't looking for that.
Right. It wasn't the best brand.
This is
that you want to
how
start
I expected
with.
my day to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so I get what you're saying. That's I don't know what the difference is between, I guess, if I think about seeing Caddyshack before I was supposed to, or Airplane or something, that's the setting is nice. Is that you're in a movie theater, everybody's laughing, having a fun time, or you're at your cousin's house and cable is on and it's summertime.
It's
hey,
normal.
Gosh,
it's like normal Discovery.
Movie, and all of a sudden there's boobs.
Yeah, it's like normal Discovery.
Right.
Yeah, it's sanctioned in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a safe haven.
And you're all doing it together. Nobody. It's almost like the bystander effect. Nobody has any reason to feel anything in particular.
Well, it also compounds everything. I remember staring through those barn doors, just looking at this. It was almost like a weird altar of some sort, and these guys are just it's just all this weird talk, and my dad's over there looking uncomfortable and not happy. And then I'm like, I got to fucking this is where I spend my summers. And then I go home, and my mom and dad don't like each other, and it's just it was just everything just kind of compounds on you, and then you start to look for and then it's weird because then that's kind of the area that you go for your comfort later in life. Okay, if it was around alcoholism, maybe you drink to take care of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And you have a weird view of things.
I worry about that. You know, I got a kid with a phone. He's got a cell phone, and you know, I'm looking around. Right, he's not in here, as you know. Okay.
No.
I worry. You know, I think I said this before. I worry about like what he might stumble upon, and he's going to. It's going to happen on one of these times. You know.
Yeah, he's got to let it go.
I guess. I mean, I guess there's such a talk.
What are you worried about exactly?
I am worried about just specific things he might find. You know, there's some nut stuff. There's a spectrum between like, you know, a pretty lady with no clothes on and then just something really weird going on.
Did you talk to him about this?
Yeah, we have talked
like
about
this exact thing where you're like, I'm just worried about like there's insane stuff on there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff that, like,
you're going to see stuff. You're going to, you know, this is going to, you know, this is what reality is, and here's what you might find online, you know, kind of like that a little bit.
Yeah, it is different. That is different. I mean, you know, when you were wandering around the neighborhood, surely the worst case scenario was still pretty awful, but it wasn't really. You weren't really likely to stumble upon it. But whereas with your kid, he's guaranteed through his own navigation that he avoids
and by people,
or doesn't avoid stumbling.
Well, also people directing him that way, like their friends.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Right. And I think, you know, like the stuff that we watch together, like on TV and movies and stuff, like, you know, a lot of that stuff is kind of like, you know, jokes about sex and stuff. Those are starting to creep in and everything. And they're all, you know, we can talk about it. Like I think we're planting, hopefully, a bedrock of, okay, this is what's good and this is what's not good.
Right.
And, you know, I don't even know what those words mean, but, you know, like I think he'll have a decent base to start from and be like, ugh, or hey.
Well, you've taken him to see all the Star Wars movies and indoctrinated him with that stuff, so you've definitely kept him as far from sex as possible up to this point.
Yeah, see, until it's far too late. Yeah,
until it's way too late, and then it's awkward where someone's in a Darth Vader outfit and it's weird.
Mm-hmm. How do I feel about this?
You mix the two, and then you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah,
why are all these Darth Vaders hanging out in this shed?
Bumping stormtrooper plastic against another stormtrooper in a weird,
just that sound,
awkward way.
That sound of plastic hitting plastic.
I don't know why that does it for me to this day.
Yeah. Clank, clank.
Clank, clank, clank.
Clank.
And the voice through that modulator or whatever there.
Yeah.
She'll be all right.
It's fucking terrible. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. I'm sweating.
Yeah, that is tough. The internet makes it different. Really does, doesn't it?
It does. Thanks a lot, internet. You
God,
jerk.
it's fantastic.
You sick weirdo.
Yeah. As a kid, it was like gold. I mean, the kid down the street from me, you know, we talked about first breasts, but that was obviously it's what we really mean is first in a movie is what we're talking about, I think.
Yeah.
Because the kid, kind of similar to some of your stories, is there's a kid down the street from me. His dad, in the garage, had a Playboy centerfold puzzle that was a finished. It was a finished puzzle, like a 1,000-piece puzzle of this centerfold.
Wow!
I think it was that woman. It was the first. Might have been the first black centerfold, but she was. It was framed and it was up on the wall. And I remember it. I just would like stare at it for like, but not for long, just like a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't really figure out a way to justify standing there and staring at it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to catch a glimpse, and then I'd have to be like, "Oh, I forgot. I dropped my. I got to go get another baseball in the.
Oh, I forgot to look in that direction again for a second. Hang on."
Yeah, and I go back in there, but but it's funny because I don't remember. I was thinking about this earlier. I don't remember that kid's name. I cannot. He lived down the street from me. I hung out with him 1,000 times. I do not remember his name, but I remember every piece of that puzzle, and I could probably put it together.
His name was Miss October.
Yeah, I remember every single part of it.
Yeah. I'm appreciating the irony of like in a day when kids are trying to unscramble dirty movies on their cable, and then a guy bought pre-scrambled porn to put together.
He bought scrambled porn. That's all that puzzle is. Yeah. That's funny.
I guess maybe that'd be satisfying in some weird way. I did it. I finally got to see the boobs.
It'd be great if like you didn't notice it until the last piece went in. You're like,
oh,
it's erotic.
Oh, it was like, oh.
No wonder I was in a lather to finish this thing up.
Yeah, it's all normal except one puzzle piece that makes it just obscene.
Yeah, that last piece, you just couldn't control yourself. You just furiously start hammering away.
Oh, it's just
when
terrible.
I was much younger and had like a dial-up modem, and like, you know, like if you found like an image of anything online, and it would like finding a picture would take like 10 minutes
Yeah,
to
it would
like
load.
appear, like it'd be line by line.
Yeah.
And I would play this game with myself where I was like, okay, at what point would a really pious pilgrim or somebody start to freak out? Like, I see hair. Okay, it's a woman's head. Okay. Oh, she's got a lot of makeup on. Like, wait, I don't think. Oh my Lord!
Yeah, I don't like the look in her eye. I don't like the look in her eye. But I'll ride this out. I'll keep going.
It's a little too much jewelry. It's a little showy. It's a little proud.
Then you see the shoulder, top of the shoulder, nothing on it. Oh shit, clavicle.
Nothing at all. Nothing
It
at
might
all.
just be strapless. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Well, I'm already here. I can't stop now.
Yeah, well, I just have to see where this goes.
Oh.
Right.
Just another 20 minutes. And then I'll know just which level of hell I'm going to.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Do you remember that game at the bars where it was like trivia and then you'd see a naked lady picture if you got them right?
No.
No.
Do you don't remember that?
I
It was like a video game, an old video game they would have at bars, and they'd have it at like, you know, always like the bar where my uncle would go at the bowling alley or something. And it was like it was trivia and probably a couple other games. But you'd get like these certain cards, and then if you got a card, it would be a piece of the puzzle, and it would be a nudie lady pic.
Oh, wow.
And if you did really well in the trivia, you could see her nipples.
That's a lot of effort.
It was, but at least at times,
okay.
at least you had to know something to get there.
No.
Yeah. You're rewarded for...
Do you remember
you can misspell the word breast in Google, and it takes you right there.
Do you remember the floppy disk?
We got you.
The floppy disk that went around like in like sixth grade.
Leisure
sixth
Suit
grade?
Larry.
No,
Yeah.
it was called French postcards.
Oh.
You don't remember that? It was an Apple IIe floppy disk. Look it up.
The Eiffel Tower.
Get up.
It had nothing to do with that. It was like all these scenarios, but it was all like those really bad graphics. And it would be like scenarios of whatever, like the real stereotypical scenarios. And once the action started, you would hear that Apple IIe was like ding 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 ding, because as the hips just moved back and forth, like bing 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 bing.
But it was just called French postcards. It wasn't like just French postcards.
It was called French postcards. I don't know what. Just do like
But
Apple
it wasn't
IIe.
pictures of French postcards.
No, it was just a weird name for it.
I love this idea that France is such an art sort of nudity culture that like everybody just sends postcards to each other, like your aunt and they're just naked ladies on them.
Right.
No, this was in the day
a
of
place in France where the naked ladies dance.
This was in the day of like Oregon Trail game.
Yeah.
Hello,
right,
from
let's
the
shift.
place where the naked ladies dance.
Yeah. Hello.
No, wait, I just searched French postcards, and there's a 1979 movie called French Postcards,
No.
but I don't think that's...
Look up computer game.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Could look it up later.
Um,
Well, while you're doing that, we should
Savory.
shift.
yeah.
We should shift to since it was brought up last the
Yes.
the Mr. Man train.
Right.
This is
Mr.
important.
Mr. Man.
Yeah, so
I
I
forgot
think
how
we're-
great that thing. I was
fantastic.
That was good to hear again.
pleased to listen to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
was very
a
pleasing.
train car to add to it, and I think Tom does too.
I do. Neither of us knows what the others is, but yeah,
Okay.
let's talk about it.
You want to go first? Go first.
Okay, I don't have I can't play it for you right now. Or, I mean, yes, I'll play it for you in just a second as soon as I describe it. It is from, I believe, the very first episode of Twin Peaks. Jack Nance, who originally played Eraserhead in the film Eraserhead, he plays Pete Martell, and he's going over some figures. He works at a lumber mill, and he's going over some figures, and he's just going 2x4, 4x8s, 2x4, 4x8.
Oh, that sounds like it would fit to me.
Yeah.
just the way you're
I
doing
kind
it.
of, yeah, yeah. I think it's pretty solid, if obscure.
Yeah. Well, let's listen to it.
2x4s, 4x8s,
2x4s, quarterbacks.
See?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
All right.
All right.
It's in.
Well,
Nice.
yeah.
Thanks, fellas. And you, Mike?
Well, yeah, the one I have, and this could be a treasure trove of different clips we could look for. This one jumps right out at me. It's the tube bar red phony phone calls.
Oh,
Remember
my God.
the tube bar, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
For those of you who
great.
yeah, so if you don't know, yeah, but
motherfucker.
the one that I got, and I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to get right through it. Okay. Guy calls up. He goes, "Oh, so that's Red. Red's the bartender." And for those of you who don't know, this guy would call. This is what Moe's Tavern is based on. This from The Simpsons, when Bart would call up and prank.
He'd ask
with
for
the phony names.
alcoholic. Right.
Alcoholic, yeah.
So,
but these are the real calls. And Red was this graspy old, almost like Mickey from Rocky. It's kind of pictured.
Yeah, just
and so
yeah.
this
Just
call,
like a walking, talking New Jersey caricature.
Yeah. So this call specifically, and there's gonna be a lot of these because it's the cadence is right on. But this one jumped out at me right away. So he calls up. He goes, so Red answers the phone. "Oh, yeah, it's Phil there. Phil's not working today." "Nah, not that Phil. Another Phil." I said, "Phil's not working today." "Nah, not Phil that works there. Another guy." "Oh, what's his name?" Phil Lucio." "And what's your name?" "This is Bobarino." And he goes, and then he turns and he goes, Phil Lucio. and then he goes,
Never gets old.
and every call ended the exact same. He goes, Phil Lucio, fellatio, obviously. And he goes, "Nobody here by that name. He's not there." "No." "Okay, thank you, and click. So let's listen to it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Jimmy, go into the future, find that clip, and play it right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, is Phil there?
Phil's not working today.
No, I'm supposed to get... No. His last name is Ratio.
Who's this?
This is Bob. Marino.
Well, Phil doesn't work today.
No, not the one that works there, not a Phil.
Oh, what's his name?
Ratio.
Phil Lucio. Phil Lucio. Phil. No, he's not here.
So,
Nice. I like
don't
it.
understand which part of the thing.
Oh, just Phil Lucio.
Lucio?
Yeah, you just click Phil Lucio. There goes Phil Lucio. Phil Lucio. Phil Lucio.
So
he goes
says it
up
like
and then he goes.
Twice there.
Well, we just
Okay.
heard it. We just heard it.
Yeah.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying to you that it's the twice that he says it.
Yeah, he just goes Phil Lucio.
Mr. Man?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man! You want a hamburger? No, a cheeseburger.
Toby Wong. Toby Wong. Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan.
Sir! Sir!
Fuck me.
He'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me until I come over. We ain't saying.
You ate what?
We ain't saying.
You insulted him a little bit. You got a little out of order yourself.
Just give me a second.
Docking Bay 94.
94.
Yankee bean soup, coleslaw, and tuna surprise.
2x4s, quarterbacks. Phil Lucio.
All right.
Yeah. Very good.
It's a good
Mike.
place to end it.
It's in.
Well done, everybody. Yeah, that's a
Yep.
good place to end it. I have to go to the bathroom really badly because I've been drinking iced tea all day.
No.
Very quickly, we want to thank all of our beautiful, beautiful patrons, as always.
Well,
we're
Bill
thanking everybody
Parker?
these days because everybody deserves. Yeah, we got Bill Turner, not that mother scratcher, Bill Parker. We got Bill Turner. We got Captain America. We got Matt Carson. We got Damonon Garza. We got May Flores. We got
Fuck
Mark
you,
Mattis.
Private Pile.
We got Mark Mavora, Mike's therapist, Pork Snorter House,
Damn
Private
on.
Pile, Scott Bishop, Scott Wedge. Our friend Tierney. We got the Sack News. We got Vibrant Visionaries with Heidi Bennett, and brand new to the team, we got Wendy Muller. Welcome, Wendy.
Oh my
Wendy's
goodness.
a lovely person, and she has just joined us.
We're getting
You're
a
all
little
excellent
more
people.
popular with the female demographic. I'm just saying.
What about
not after this episode?
you
but
got
yeah.
Sack? You got Sack News. What about Sack Lunch? Do we have Sack Lunch yet?
Yeah, that's what you eat when you're on break from the Sack News.
Sack lunch. All right.
Sack lunch.
All right, I'm going to go.
All right, we're all going to go. Everybody, you go too. Have a great day. Happy birthday, Star Wars. Happy birthday to the guy, the gay blind guy who got to the top of Mount Everest. And we'll see you here next time on The Ditch Diggers.
Shingo Takatsu.
That's who it was.
Hey, you scratched my ankle!